is up, guys, and welcome to the second, Victoria 2 time, or for us, or for yourself. I'm playing as Austria today, mainly because, as I'll show you once we get in this game, they have really good provinces. This region of Bohemia is arguably the best province that they have. They have reasonably good pop. Italy is very good, so it's gonna be good. It'll be useful to keep hold of. The issue that obviously they have right at the beginning is that there's a lot of disunity because they have such a diverse sort of there's a whole load of nationalities in their region. So it's common that you'll get a lot of crises and stuff. So I'm not too fussed about increasing my sphere of influence in Italy, to be honest. It doesn't really matter to me if they form or not on the land. They won't get the land either way. So do we have serfs? That is the question. I hope we don't. Was serfs even a thing, or is that just a modded thing? Don't have anything, so we can immediately start. Well, but what I think we're going to do first is get all to have the... So I want to get that to lowest. I want to get that down to there. Perfect. That up, that down, that up. All the standard stuff, admin and education. Okay, so Navy is completely pointless. And let's get underway. So our armies are going to gather around a certain point. Gonna ally all the South German states, and we're desperately gonna fight tooth and nail for Saxony. Prussia wants an alliance. No, not really. I don't really need them, I don't think. So what region is not? So this one will be where my units form up. So we'll get all of them and them, get them into there. What we're going to do is we'll use a Cuirassiers, I think they're called. What are they called? Cuirassiers, I think. We'll use them right at the beginning anyway, and then we'll just get. Does anyone else have any artillery? No. So we need 4 more artillery. Just like that. We'll wait just now. We'll get those 2 to go over there because they'll form up another army. They can have a cavalry unit too, and then we'll split and delete 1, and then this one will have those deleted too, and then that one goes there. Okay, I think more or less that is the way the army is going to be structured right at the beginning. Hopefully that is okay. Krakow, I don't really care. Get rid of all the side tabs that we normally have up. So the way our spheres right now is we want to keep hold of all these German states. Prussia right now is quite strong. Very strong, in fact. A better military than us. Parliament, yeah, if you want alliance, whatever. France will take you out my sphere most likely, but that's fine. I don't care. We'll just take alliances of everywhere, because I mean, the more we have, the better, really. The main thing that we're gonna have to focus on doing right now is increasing our admin, so our tax is better. That's basically it. That is the game for most nations. And then we'll build up these areas because they're very rich in resources, so they'll be very useful. Let's start building forts in the regions that are probably going to be in a conflict, or they'll be at the forefront of the conflict anyway. I've no interest in half of these alliances, but I think, to be honest, I don't think we have enough money to do the full state, so we'll wait. We're building up the Italian region for forts right now. So that is good on the bureaucrats. The army is getting built as well, which is perfect. Once that's done, there you go. So yeah, I've been relatively absent lately, and I do apologise for that. There's been a whole factor of reasons. I'll put in a short clip of what happened in the Netherlands campaign. Basically, it essentially, my computer AUX port failed a little bit, and it gave horrendous noise. Like, it was all forms of noise apart from, like, everything was inconsistent. You couldn't hear anything other than that crackling sound. And ultimately, I just found it just ruined everything. Like, I could, yeah, in theory, talk over it, but at the same time, it's not really the same as actually listening, or like me doing it as it's happening, because therefore I can give a more justifiable explanation for why I'm doing certain things. So I feel that ultimately giving a little bit of a reason for it, I will insert a clip of what happened, of not of the sound, because in a that's quite bad. In a sort of fit of rage, I deleted my footage of that, which in hindsight probably not a good thing that I've done, but at the same time there's not much I could really do about that, to be honest. It's just unfortunately one of those things. But the main plan is to try and get rid of... I want to take that province from Prussia purely so I can form the South German Federation. So we'll have to be aware, basically. If we can, like, spring on Prussia at the right time, that would be much better. Let's get ideological thought, because we're going to need to use our national focuses to the maximum on this campaign, purely because of the size of the diversity of our nation. It's a lot of micromanaging on the national level. So it's going to... I reckon it'll be a fun game, especially for the pure fact that the goal, as it were, is to form Germany as Austria. So there's going to be a degree of challenge to it, for sure. Purely because, you know, I'm constantly going to be behind Prussia. It's going to be a bit of a challenge on trying to get someone to, like, sort of help me in it as well. But if I can get a lot of minor nations, that's okay too. So, how are spheres looking? So, I'm just going to continuously ban... So, Prussia's basically beat out of these regions. They're still banned there, so we're going to decrease their influence there. They're the only really regions that I care about, to be honest. They're back in Saxony now. So we're going to slow that one down and speed that one up. Ban them again. France is a... If it's not Germany, it's France, it would appear. But I think the army is gradually getting built a lot faster. There you go. Is that... Yeah, they needed 5. So we're going to have... We should have reasonably strong armies as the Austrians. And once our admin efficiency has improved, it will be a lot better for us, purely because it will allow us to do a lot more. Like, we'll get a large more sum of money. The amount we get from taxation will be greatly improved. And one of the other good things as Austria is we have really good terrain benefits. It's either woodlands or it's, you know, mountainous regions or hills. There's only a few select areas that are plains, particularly in Italy, in the northern regions of Italy, which is, you know, not great if you're trying to defend against France or Italy, but it's not terrible. So that one shouldn't be as bad, and hopefully it should be fine. It's gonna have a bunch of pop-ups, But this part is mainly about just organising everything and making sure everything's fine. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit because I'm a little bit concerned about that being too loud. Because one of the downsides of using the microphone port on the back of my computer is I have to turn up the audio in the editing to a degree, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so that'll be that's how quickly this is now going to be. This feels far too short, but 10 minutes is a decent size for people to swallow. So that'll be the first part, and I will see you guys in the next part. I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Do whatever you want. Leave a comment. I do love reading them and responding to them as well. I will see you all in the next one.